Hey listeners, welcome back to another episode of Mark Sippin' Sistas. Since Halloween is coming up soon here in a couple weeks or so, we decided we're going to talk about some of our Halloween traditions and maybe some trivia that might not be known. What do you think about that, Lisa?
I am excited about this. I think we should start off by telling them what we have done recently at the beginning of the month. Our town, our city that we live in, they always put on a witch's walk.
Oh yeah,
You kind of forgot that we
I
did this
did.
earlier this month, right?
I did forget that.
Oh gosh.
It's been a long couple of weeks.
I know. And I do reckon that, so this downtown witches walk, we've done it we've decided that we have attended this the past 4 years. This is the 4th year we've gone every year. And so what they do is you can walk around downtown and a good amount of the stores partake in it. Some stores close and they don't partake in it. But you can go in and shop local in the stores and some have like themed drinks, some have punches, some have alcohol related drinks if you want those, some have snacks, lots of options. And so we did it this year. We were all excited about this because it's for 2 hours, and if you get in line ahead of time, you can get a tumbler.
Yeah, we have all of them, I think.
We have all 4 of them. Yeah, we have 2 that they made that were white, and the other 2 are black with blue on them. They're really kind of cool.
Yeah, I like the black or the white ones better.
I think I do
they
too.
They have the purple color on them. They didn't have that blue color.
Bluish.
Halloween's not really blue.
I know, yeah.
So, I don't know.
And several people, a good amount of people come down, so it's called the Witches Walk. Several people come down and dress to theme. What I don't really care for is when people come down, but they're dressed in like a werewolf costume.
See, I don't mind that. At least they're out there. They're not sitting at home. They're actually out doing something. So I really don't mind. I know it's called the Witches Walk.
Yeah.
But they do have a costume contest at one of the
businesses.
Stores,
yeah,
downtown.
Yeah.
So that, to me, says more than just a witch's costume.
Well, I know. I just get hung up on where it says Witches Walk. But I guess what can you do? But I mean, I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I did. I feel like, well, a lot of the drinks that we ran into had pop in them or some kind of fizzy drink.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to taste a lot of the drinks. So I was kind of disappointed.
Well, and the one store that we went into that was kind of newer to downtown, I took the last of their alcohol
and
for my drink.
It sounded like they had a hard time finding some more.
Well, I don't know why, first of all, why were they not manning the liquor?
I wondered that too.
Because, of course, it's going to just fly off the shelf.
They just had a bottle sitting out there.
And you could just put some in your cup. Well, I mean, come on. Somebody probably poured a whole cup of vodka and nobody was watching.
Or what about those who weren't old? I mean, there was somebody standing there.
Well, but was she really?
I don't know. But we did learn about this permanent art. Is that what it's called?
Oh, so our drink coordinator, Emily.
Bracelets.
Permanent bracelets. And she started telling us this. And I think it's safe to say, Tracy, that we can both admit on the podcast that we thought that she was absolutely crazy when she was telling
we
us
did.
this.
Absolutely.
Because she started telling us that it was welded to your arm.
Yeah.
So we were a little confused about how it got welded to your arm. That's why I think we were not believing her when she said that, because you're not going to get something that welded to your arm. So then when we went into this one store where they weren't manning the alcohol, one of the owners she was an owner that was talking to us, she was telling us about these permanent bracelets or necklaces or rings or
you can do anklets,
anklets,
all
whatever.
This stuff.
That they just fasten. The only way you can get them off is with metal cutters.
Yeah, because I asked, I'm like, oh, can you come in and get them redone or whatever?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, the only way to get them off is if you cut them off. I'm like, oh, then that's a waste of money.
Right.
But she said that you can pay to get them refastened.
Yeah.
But she said the only time she knew people taking them off were those who were having surgery.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Emily wanted to do it, and I said no. I said I wouldn't be opposed to doing that, but I am having a procedure coming up, so now we have to wait because I'm not going to have it be cut off my arm when I just put it on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a bracelet person, and I really don't need any other jewelry, so I don't know about it.
But if you could do a ring or something, no?
Yeah, depends on how much it costs.
See, that's what we don't know.
See, I'd rather get a tattoo or go to a concert.
I told her if she wanted something permanent, she could just get a tattoo.
Yeah, she didn't agree with
us. She didn't like that idea because these were really cool. And I do get, like, you could get, like, if you had children, you could get your children's initials on these bracelets or birthstone. Or they had different, like, things that you could put on these bracelets or whatever you chose to do.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. That got us off topic a little bit.
Got us off topic of our witch's walk. But witch's walk.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a beautiful night to be outside walking.
And I feel like there was a lot of people down there.
Way more than normal.
Way more than normal. And I do not remember ever seeing the carolers.
No, that was new this year. And that was weird. Because who does carolers on Halloween? I mean, maybe it's a thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It was a good time. We tried a couple of Halloween themed drinks. We will have to post our blackberry raspberry margarita themed drink that we had that was called
I don't even remember.
It had skeleton hands coming out of it, and she called it like in the grave or
because it had dirt. The sugar was dirt.
Yeah, the sugar was dirt around the rim. So we will have to get our producer to post that drink, and it was really good.
It was.
The first one that our drink coordinator Emily had was messy. The black sugar was dripping down the side of her glass.
Yeah,
it was a hot mess.
But it was worth it. I thought it was good.
Those were good.
Yeah.
So, on that note, Tracy, are you going to do you partake in handing out candy?
Okay.
To trick-or-treaters on Beggars Night?
I love handing out candy. But
I thought you might have had a butt for this.
I do.
Okay.
So last year was my very first year that I did not hand out candy because we had moved to a new neighborhood a couple years ago. In the last 2 years, we'd only had like 4 or 5 kids. trick or treat's not like it was used to be. I feel that parents don't take their kids out like when we were young, 35 years ago. Groups of us were out trick or treating, knocking on doors. Everybody was handing out candy.
Tracy, you might have just aged us there, but okay.
Now you go to the mall, you do these trunk or treats. They have all these other activities that kids don't go out as much, I don't think.
So, okay, did you say then what are you going to do this year?
I can't decide.
You haven't decided yet what you're going to do?
No, I'm torn.
Okay.
I know I only have a couple weeks, but
Yeah, you are very limited on time.
But I don't know.
To get your candy and...
I really want to, but then again, I don't want it to be a waste of money.
Well, because then do you buy candy that you like or don't like?
Well, both. Well, normally we buy what we like.
Okay. So then you have leftovers if you don't.
Yes, but we don't need them, so that's why I don't.
Yeah.
Do you hand out candy?
So before we moved at our old house, I used to hand out candy. And when the boys were little, I didn't because obviously I took them trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And then as they got older, kid in a few years decided that he was going to sit on the front step and scare kids.
Yeah.
So he did that for a few years until he got even older, and then he was checked out. So then it became the dog, Lacey and I, our CEO, we sat out there and handed out candy to the neighborhood kids. And then it did kind of seem like it got less and less for a while because, I don't know if the weather, and then you had COVID in there and yada yada. And then, but it always kind of seemed like it was a steady flow where we lived just because people liked to drive up, park, and bring their kids trick-or-treating in our neighborhood.
Yes, I agree with that.
And it was always fun to see, like the neighborhood kids dressed up and all that. So now that we've moved, we clearly are not going to get anybody because we're kind of in the country.
Yeah.
So we're not going to get any trick-or-treaters this year. So, or last year, we obviously didn't get. Last year I came to your house. And remember?
No.
Yeah? Remember we were putting the puzzle together and in the dark, but in the puzzle room we had the one light on in the back of the house. And we had some kid come up and ring the doorbell.
Oh, yeah.
With dark. No lights on. No outside light on. The only light that was on was the spare bedroom light where we were at putting the puzzle together.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And this kid came up and rang the doorbell because we watched him on the Ring camera. So,
yeah.
We were always taught growing up, you could only go to houses with the lights on.
Yes.
Is that not what kids are taught this day and age?
I don't know. I do remember hearing a dad say, not this year, but a few years ago when we were handing out candy, oh, you can't go to that house because their porch light's not on. You can't do this because the porch light's not on.
Right?
So I do know some kids follow it, but I don't know.
Or like the kids that go out on their own, do they just go willy-nilly and wherever the heck they want to go?
I don't think that happens too much anymore.
Oh, I bet you would be surprised how often that happens.
You think kids go out?
Older kids? Yes.
Maybe.
I bet they're out on their own. Yeah.
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 But you'd think their parents had some, I don't know. With the way things are today, I would not let my child go out by themselves. It's totally different than when we were growing up.
At what age would you not let your child go out on?
I probably wouldn't let them go out until they were 15 by themselves.
It's a good thing you're not a parent.
Right?
Whoa.
My kids would hate me.
They would not be happy with you. Okay, so 15.
Or they could go out if they were going out with somebody else's parents. But
okay, just not
by themselves.
Not by themselves. Okay.
Yeah. That's my thinking on that.
So okay, so
what do you think most parents, I mean, these days, do you think parents care these days?
Well,
I mean, I should say they care, but do you know what I mean? Like, do they pay attention to that?
I mean,
I guess
maybe,
I don't know.
and maybe they, growing up though, we grew up in a smaller town.
We did.
So, and back then, I don't really want to say that it was just an all around safer thing to do, but
it was safer times back then.
It was safer times back then to do what we did. So it didn't seem as bad.
No, definitely not.
Nowadays, would you let your, 12-year-old go running around where with said friends?
Yeah.
Or do you, make them go around the block, or what do you do now compared to what we did? Because not to get off topic, but dear land, we rode our bikes all the way across town to go to the pool,
right?
And that was a trek, but we
Again,
did it.
Different times.
Yeah. So I am not handing out candy this year because I will not get any trick-or-treaters.
You're probably right.
Do you have a favorite memory of when we were growing up about trick-or-treating?
Well, I honestly, I remember everything from when we were younger.
Yeah.
I do not remember Halloweens.
I stumped you on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had to call Mom to find out, and she even had a hard time remembering what costumes we wore. Because I keep saying back then.
Back then.
When we were younger, it was those plastic masks that you couldn't breathe out of, and this really heavy plastic costume, and that was your costume. It's nothing creative.
You had to constantly put the masks up on your head.
Yeah.
And I do remember a lot of times as well, it was always cold.
Oh, yeah.
So we were always in a winter coat with a costume over top.
And snow pants sometimes. We had snow quite a bit on Halloween.
Yeah. And remember the times that after trick-or-treating, we would go out right away when it started.
Yep.
And then we would go home afterwards because Mom always made chili.
Yeah.
And we would have chili to eat and warm up. And then we would get to eat our candy.
Some of it.
They
didn't let us eat very much, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I really remember is we were out, I think it was I was dressed as a witch.
Is that not every year?
Right. Nowadays it is.
Okay. I was checking.
We were walking with one of our mom's friends and her son, and I'll never forget, she told me that we couldn't do something because the Wicked Witch of the West would come get us.
Whoa.
And that these birds would fly down and get us. We were little.
Oh, how little were we?
I don't remember, but I remember that.
And
but I don't remember anything from Halloween.
And did anything ever get us?
No.
Okay.
Maybe
that's interesting.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember that. I do not remember that. My memories from Halloween growing up, honestly, are how most of the time it was so cold, and we had to wear winter coats over our costumes.
Yeah, that was a big
I'm not
thing.
sure why I can't remember any more than that.
Yeah, I know.
But you remember way more from our childhood than I
do. And that is something that I do not remember. I mean, when we were teenagers, we were running around with our friends and doing things that, like toilet paper in houses and
Nice.
stuff like that.
That's what you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I honestly don't know. That's weird.
I know that, and I would be interested to see with some of our listeners. Like, do you guys remember your childhood memories? What you did? What you wore? Mom said we wore a lot of like princess dresses.
Yeah, Barbies, witches.
Tracy, witch is not a princess dress.
Oh, Cinderella, Barbie. A witch is a Cinderella dress to some people.
True. Yep, ditto, Tracy.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, so like, what were some of your childhood costumes? Comment and let us know what you wore. Another big thing was that I heard on the radio today. They were talking about, as it's getting close to Halloween. If you're not home, do you leave a bowl of candy
I heard that.
on your doorstep?
No, I would not.
Okay, why?
Because some kids are going to come and dump it all in their thing and leave, and then nobody else gets anything.
Okay.
Even if you put a note on it, please only take one. That's not going to happen.
Right. Okay.
What about you?
I'm not 100% sure if I ever have done that. If I was out with the kids, I just would leave the light off and not do anything.
Yeah.
But some of my neighbors, they would leave the candy on the step and say take like one or two pieces.
Really?
But then you would get some punk kids that would come along and they would take like a handful, and kind of like ruin the parade for everybody else coming through.
But did they keep doing it year after year?
Well, I don't know. I didn't keep track of these same kids. They didn't wear the same costume every year.
I mean the people who love the candy.
Yes, because their kids were little and they were taking their kids out trick-or-treating. So, yeah, they probably did. But I don't know about the kids.
Well,
I sure hope not.
You should put a tracker on them.
Right?
That's
I
funny.
think it's kind of like mixed reviews. Like, would you do it? Would you not do it?
Yeah.
Type of deal. And to see where people are at with that. Because would you not?
Definitely would not.
Yeah. I think it would just really depend on... I guess I don't even know if I know what I was going to say if it depended on.
Candy's too expensive to let a few kids take all of it.
Well, have you ever been to a house that didn't have... that they gave something else out besides candy?
Oh my God. Oh, that I have a story about when we were younger.
Oh, you remember this.
I do.
Okay. Let me hear it.
There was this older neighbor lady who lived like up and over a couple blocks from us. Every year she gave us an apple. And
was this at the old house or our
old house when we were growing up, our first house we lived in.
Okay.
And we would go home every year after Halloween and Mom would make us dump our candy out when we got home and she'd be like, throw those apples away. She wouldn't let us eat them.
I do remember this now that you say this. Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't remember the lady. I just remember the house. It's a little white house and it had a ramp that you walked up. But yeah, Mom would not let us eat the candy from her. Or the apple.
The apple from her.
In some places, like, they gave out quarters or popcorn balls.
Like homemade stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Popcorn balls were big when we were old enough to trick or treat.
Yeah?
But, yeah.
Huh. I'm still actually looking for the neighborhood that you can go trick or treating in that hands out margaritas.
Oh, yeah, me too. Wouldn't that be great?
I haven't found it yet.
No.
But if...
Maybe we should start.
I've been searching, Tracy.
We could
So-
be that house.
You would have to be. I'm in the country.
Well, yeah, I would have to be. Sorry, kids. This is for Mom and Dad.
Yeah. I would probably walk like down a few houses and turn around and keep coming back to your house.
Oh, I'd recognize you after a while.
I could put different masks on. Would you recognize me still?
Yes.
Like you could tell your sister apart a mile away. Half a mile, because you can't see
I was
more
just
than a
going
mile.
to say.
Half a mile.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let's not test it, though.
All right. I was thinking that would be a good idea, but
I knew you were.
we won't test it. Okay. So you're unsure if you're handing out candy this year.
Yeah.
Depends on if Chris buys candy for you or not.
Oh, I can go to the store. I know how to buy candy.
Really? Huh.
Sam's Club had some. Or not Sam's Club. Where did I go? I just went to a store and they had big bags of it. I don't remember.
Huh. There was something else I was just going to tell you about this story too, but I cannot now for the life of me remember what it was. What else do you have to add too while I'm thinking of this, Tracy?
Or trick or
For
treating?
yeah, trick or treating, Halloween.
Well, so.
I mean, do you have any good like Halloween movies that you like to watch?
Well, it's not a
Oh,
movie. It's a. Well, is it a movie?
I don't know.
It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. It's my favorite one ever.
Okay.
And now it's on Apple TV, and I don't have access to Apple.
Your nephews do.
Well, when am I supposed to go sit with them? They won't watch it with me anymore.
They might. Not.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's my favorite one of all times. I don't care to watch scary movies.
I'm not a scary person. I mean,
Well,
let me rephrase that. I don't like to watch scary shows.
there you go.
That's more better rephrased.
Yeah, much
Okay.
better.
Yeah. I know scary
Um,
movies and I are out.
What about like Hocus Pocus? Have you seen that?
Never seen it in my
I
life.
haven't either, but I've heard about
People
it.
are probably cringing right now that
Right?
probably even like our drink coordinators probably when she's gonna listen to this she's gonna be like, what, how have you guys never seen that?
Right? Yeah, no, I've never.
uh
What about haunted houses? Are you
oh gosh,
yes or no?
no, no,
Do you,
those are scary.
They are, but do you remember the time we went to I got two things. We went to the haunted forest.
Yes,
That one was not so scary.
I don't know about that, Tracy.
That one was more like I don't know. It was kind of scary, but it was a lot of lights. That bothered me. Do you remember the haunted house that was next door to our house growing up? The first house?
Yes.
Did you ever go? You never went.
No, because they scared me too bad.
No, Mom would make me go, I think.
Oh,
Because, and I'll never forget, like one of the first times, I don't know how old I was, and we got to go for free because they borrowed our electricity to do some stuff.
okay, yeah.
And so Mom would make me go. And even before I got in, you're walking on, I'm guessing it was a mattress, but it felt like swampy and gross. So I started screaming and bawling the minute I walked in. And then we got a little ways, and one of the neighbor guys, he was playing I don't know, like a zombie or something like that.
Uh-huh.
He lifted up his mask and he's like, Tracy, it's not real. You're okay. It didn't matter. I still screamed the whole way.
Yeah. Those are not for me.
Yeah.
I can't do them.
Yeah. I can't either the older I get.
So I do remember going to the one at the haunted forest that they had around,
Yeah.
and I was scared to death to walk through there. But I think we had. Or was it like us adults, or did we have kids with us? Do you remember this at all, Tracy?
I do. It was you.
And I was so scared that like I could not get out of there.
Were
fast
you with
enough.
us, Chris? He says yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was.
You guys heard his head rattle, I think. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
there were like 6 of us because they first shut you in this, like, you have to get in this small room all together. And they close the door.
Yeah, there was.
But I think there were like 6 of us.
So your friend Katie was there.
Oh, yeah.
With her.
Katie and Mike?
No, that was with her ex.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah. That was not for me.
Yeah.
At all.
I enjoyed parts of it. Not all of it. There was some of it.
At all. No. I just don't like to be scared.
Well, now that I have heart problems, it's probably not a good idea for me to go anymore either.
Right. Speaking of being scared, the other night, this is nothing to do with Halloween, but the other night I had to go over to the neighbors to a meeting for a little neighborhood meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. So I walked over there. Thank goodness I was able to walk over there and back with the neighbors because we were all leaving at the same time, kind of walking.
Yeah.
When I came back, it was dark.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
I used my flashlight on my phone. 2 of us did because A, you never know what you're going to encounter. And B, I don't like the dark.
Do you sleep with lights on at night?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
But once my eyes are closed, then I think I'm pretty good. But I do not like to be in the dark by myself.
Yeah.
At night.
Makes sense.
Or out in the dark.
Especially walking.
By myself at night. I'm getting too old to be in the dark.
Okay.
By myself. So that's I think that's why I don't really care for Halloween because it's the time of year where it's starting to get dark early and then you have to trick or treat in the dark and what if you tripped on something and it's not for me.
Halloween is my favorite holiday in the whole wide world.
Do you put up Halloween decorations?
Well,
it's a good thing I asked this. It kind of sounds like it's going to be a story.
I'm so bad about. I thought I had a whole bunch of indoor Halloween decorations.
Okay.
So I go through them this year. I don't have anything Halloween. It's all all fall. I have like all my Halloween decoration stuff is outside, and that's not even very much. I have a headstone with skeleton hands and feet. I have a flag, a witch's thing that like goes on your house and it moves around that you can see.
Outside.
Outside.
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember
I'm
what it's
with
called.
you.
And that's it.
Oh my gosh.
So, do you decorate for Halloween?
No. I mean, I have a few things outside. Like I have the pumpkins outside that we made. Yeah. And I have a sign, like porch sign out there that I need to switch to the other side that says trick or treat.
We probably should do that. It's only a few weeks away.
But other than that, I have like a few like fall looking like pumpkin-y stuff inside.
Yeah.
But nothing really like ghosty or anything like that.
Well, the store I like to buy all my holiday decorations at, they don't sell Halloween decorations.
You need to find a new store.
Oh, there's a store downtown that we shopped at last night that I really like. But
did you find anything there?
No.
No, not really. Okay.
I did find some things, but I didn't.
I mean, they did have sales going on.
They did.
But that was so busy last night.
So hard.
And then you get people that are just standing there looking at stuff and you can't move because it's kind of a one-way path.
Yeah.
For what you're trying to like go through the store because it's so full of stuff that it's very hard to look at.
Well, and some of the stuff's breakable, so you don't really want to bump into anything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheap.
Yeah. You know that little girl that was in the line, like, because we were like in a line walking.
Oh, yeah.
And the little girl that was behind us, it was just in a little witch's costume.
Yeah.
She was with her mom and dad, and she kept saying, she's like, "Why are we stopped?
Why are we in line?
Why are we in line? Why are
that
we
too?
Why are we in a line?" Like, she wasn't having it, and I'm like, "Girl, I'm not having it either. Like, I don't know why these people in front of us can't move and walk."
And there was like all a big group of people.
It
that
was,
were
and they
together.
were just like, do with each other. So
Yeah.
that did not help at all. But yeah, she was impatient too. And I'm like, "Yeah, girl, me too, girl."
We just wanted to walk through and look at everything. We didn't want to stop and we go to this store every year for this.
Yeah. And
Because
look.
it's one of my favorite stores to shop in downtown.
Yeah. And then if we find something, then we put it in the car because one of us is usually parked close.
Yeah.
We went into like a newer to us store. We hadn't been in this store before yet since they've been open.
Oh, yeah.
And they had some really cool vintage puzzles.
Yeah, they had a lot of neat stuff in there, actually.
I'm kind of excited. We bought a puzzle.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of excited to put the puzzle together.
It has a bunch of drinks on it and
Yeah.
how to make these drinks, and it's going to go in our new podcast studio we're building.
What?
Oh, wait for that.
What'd you say, Tracy?
We are going to have a podcast studio. Happy Halloween. That's what you get for Halloween.
Is our very own podcast studio. I'm also very excited about this podcast studio. So we are creating this podcast studio at your guys' house. We usually record podcasts at my house currently.
Yes.
And once the podcast studio is done, it is going to be at your guys' house. And hopefully it's going to be soundproof. I shouldn't say hopefully. It's going to be soundproof. We're going to be able to keep all of the loudmouths upstairs.
Hopefully.
Referring to the dogs. We went through some paint choices today.
Oh, that was the hardest part of it. Who would have
that was
thought?
Tough picking out paint choices.
Yeah.
And I still don't know if we are. I mean, we're kind of set on our choices.
I think we changed. Didn't we change our mind?
We did to what?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, see.
Oh no, we're just going to look tomorrow.
We're gonna go back and
A
look for
secondary color.
secondary. That's what you're calling it. I'm calling it an accent color.
Oh, okay, that works too.
Okay, to see what we like to go with the first color is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that tomorrow and kind of see. But yeah, what else you got about Halloween? Like, do you like any do you have any what's your favorite Halloween candy? Do you
Oh,
have
candy
any?
corn. That's not really Halloween, no. That's fall. I don't really have a favorite Halloween candy. I mean, Snickers is my favorite. So that could be my favorite Halloween candy, too.
You get Snickers a lot.
Yeah, the boys always thought I needed them.
You were getting cranky.
Yeah.
Hangry.
Sometimes. What about you?
I mean, we do like candy corn and peanuts.
Yes.
And
Very
then
good.
one day last week, Brian brought home. Did you try that yet since you've been over here?
No.
Oh, you know what? He might have taken it with him. It's
I
not
didn't
on
see
the
it up
counter.
there.
Somebody on his route gave him candy corn and the pumpkin candy
Oh,
corn
the
pumpkin?
pumpkin shaped one. I don't
Mhm.
like those.
with peanuts and Reese's Pieces.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Right?
Minus the
Pumpkins?
pumpkins.
Oh, you don't like the
yeah.
pumpkin
No.
ones? Yeah. Speaking of again pumpkins, do you like to go to like pumpkin farms and get a pumpkin? Do you put a pumpkin on your step, Tracy?
Sometimes. I don't think we did last year.
Okay.
But I do like going to the pumpkin farm, but since you don't have young kids anymore, I don't feel like it looks very good an adult going to a pumpkin farm by themselves.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. We decided that we needed to find a kid to borrow. Somebody's kid to borrow to take to the pumpkin farm so that we could go to the pumpkin farm. And then do you remember what our producer told us? I mean, not our producer, our drink coordinator. She said the two of us could just go to the pumpkin farm, and then while you're petting the goats, I could start yelling for Johnny.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that.
So then it would make it look like we're looking for our lost child.
Yes.
And I said, yeah, but then it would be really awkward if Tracy wanted to go sit in the corn pile. What are we supposed to do then? And she said, keep yelling for Johnny or change up the name.
I would not sit in the corn pile. I did that with the boys when they were little.
And you get corn everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
But there's nothing better than the apples off the tree, having apple cider, apple muffins, all the stuff they have at at our place we usually go.
Uh-huh.
I really would like to go.
Caden has gone recently, and he brought back apple cinnamon cider donuts.
Oh, I had those at work the other day. Somebody brought them in.
Uh-huh. He likes those, so he had those. And one day, Brian was eating one, and I'm like, don't you eat those? Those are Caden's. And he's like, he said I could have some. I'm like, okay, fine.
Didn't he tell us we couldn't?
I don't know.
I didn't ask him.
I'm like, don't eat those.
Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, he's like, no, Caden said I could eat them. I'm like, all right, fine. Eat them.
So maybe we should try going by ourselves.
Okay.
Then we can get a pumpkin to put on our
I would like to get a real pumpkin to put on my step, because then after Halloween, I could throw it out in the woods.
Woods back there.
Back behind me for the animals.
There's something you have to do with it first, though. You need to look into that.
Like, shake it first?
No,
and
you have
then
to
throw
smash it first.
Are you sure?
Yes. You have to make sure it's broke because they can't break it open themselves.
Oh, so I just need to cut it open for them?
Yeah.
Like
I said, smash it.
Smash it. Okay.
Oh, good. I can bring mine over then, too, and I don't have to worry about it making pumpkins in my garden like we did one year.
Oh, you don't want pumpkins in your garden?
Well, it was kind of cool, but we only got 3 or 4 little ones.
Oh.
I mean, it was cool, though. They were really nice looking pumpkins.
But little baby pumpkins would be cute. I don't really want like a huge one.
No, I don't.
My rule with the boys when we would always go to the pumpkin farm is if you can't lift it, you can't have it.
Didn't they learn to find a wagon?
Well, they had to be able to lift it into the wagon.
Yeah.
In order to have the pumpkin, because they wanted these ginormous pumpkins. And I'm like, if you can't lift it, you can't have it. That's my rule. I was probably the worst mom
I doubt it.
Ever saying no.
No, because I've heard other parents say that to their kids, too.
You can't lift it, you can't have it. There's my rule right there. So hopefully, I'm hoping that everybody has a fun, safe Halloween. Let us know what your costumes, if you dress up, what you dress up as. Do you go to Halloween parties?
Oh, yeah, I've got Halloween parties.
We don't really go to
Do you not
any.
like Halloween? Let us know if you're one who doesn't like Halloween.
Yeah, maybe you're like me and you just are there for the fun. The margaritas.
We don't have.
That's what I'm there
Still
for.
looking for.
The margaritas. If you know of a neighborhood that gives out margaritas, let me know. I will be there.
Yep. With our witches' hats on.
With our witches' hats on. Yeah. Do you have anything else to add, Tracy?
No, my throat's getting sore.
Oh, yeah, tis the start of the yucky season where people start to get crud.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you're starting to get crud, you're gonna get smacked.
Well, the kids give it to me.
Yeah. So we should probably wrap this up. You got anything else for our listeners?
No, have a safe Halloween.
Yeah. Happy Halloween.
That came out so well.
That did not come out very good. How do you say that? Happy
Halloween.
Halloween.
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
Happy Halloween from our CEO and the Marzipan Sistas. Stay tuned. We will be posting some photos and stuff here on our socials of updates of our podcast room. So you guys can see that. We are super excited for that.
Yes.
Make sure you are following us on your favorite socials. And listeners, keep sipping.